What is going on, friends, and welcome back to the MinecraftHub channel. So it's been a few weeks since we did one of these videos, but we have some brand new hardcore series that you guys should be watching. All of these people put an insane amount of work into their hardcore worlds and really are building something truly special for you guys to watch, so definitely go and check them out. All the links to their channels will be down in the description below so you can check them out for yourself. The first one we have today is a Cookie God. A Cookie God's videos are super entertaining and he does some really cool things in this world. He also does some other different hardcore series like some modded series, some special 100-day videos, things like that, so definitely go and check those out as well. In his latest video, he built up an iron farm inside of this giant factory that he built as well. I think this factory looks so cool. It really looks like, you know, kind of your like 1950s industrial factory, and it has an iron farm on the inside that he made look really cool, and some self-assembling iron golems, which is a really cool feature as well. Also, in one of his most recent videos, he decided to redesign the jungle temple, and this project was absolutely massive. I know a lot of you on this channel are super interested in seeing mega bases because mega bases in Minecraft are absolutely awesome, but this one right here is absolute mega base size. It is huge and it looks insanely cool as well. Definitely a great take on the jungle temple. Next up we have Duckyo. Duckyo is also making some super interesting builds in this world, and his videos are very entertaining as well. In his latest video, as you can see, he's got a few other pretty massive builds around here. That giant temple you saw in the background, but this one right here is a giant statue. And this is actually a super familiar statue for a lot of people. This is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It is the Christ Redeemer statue from Brazil. This thing is absolutely massive in real life and also absolutely massive in this game. You can see here this thing is towering over all the mountain ranges behind it. It is definitely one of the biggest Y-level builds that I have seen before. Obviously, you have to do this thing justice if you're going to build it in-game, so he did a great job of getting the absolute scale of this statue. Next up, somebody you might recognize because we just gave him a personal feature in one of our recent videos, is Golden Hawk. Golden Hawk has done some insane things in his hardcore world, which is why we decided to give him an episode of his own. He's over 3,000 days into this world so far, and there are so many different builds. This one right here is probably my absolute favorite in this world. I think this temple looks so cool, especially with all the trees and everything on the outside. Of course, some builds in the nether as well. This amazing nether hub right here. There's also a lot of farms. You've got gold farms, things like that in the nether, and a lot of farms in the overworld as well. This is really an outstanding world, and of course, it's been going for over 3,000 days, so you really gotta have a lot done with that amount of time. And Golden Hawk definitely does have that amount of time in. And even with all these amazing builds, he still decides to do things like fight 10 withers at once. I absolutely love seeing different YouTubers go and try to fight 10 withers, or just do things that are super risky in their hardcore worlds. It's just kind of fun to watch. It gives you just that little bit of excitement, as you know that at any point they could lose this world forever. And I know I already said it, but I absolutely love this giant temple right here. Of course, the yellow hardcore heart on top also looks awesome, but I really like the different levels of this temple with all the jungle trees and everything. I think it just looks insanely cool. One of the biggest projects on this world, however, is this huge nether perimeter. This thing is absolutely massive, and of course it's a wither skeleton farm. You can see all the wither roses down in the middle there, but this thing is absolutely huge. Wither skeleton farm perimeters are so big in Minecraft, and he even went about covering the entire bottom of this floor with glass. I believe the total number was like 80,000 pieces of glass, if I'm remembering correctly. But this thing is insane and absolutely massive. I love seeing huge projects like this in Minecraft. Next up, we have Pain Domination, which a lot of you have requested that I put them in a video. So finally we have them, and I featured them in this video today because they only have episode 1 of their hardcore world out. So I really want you guys to go jump in on this before the series gets going, really. I know a lot of people really like watching the full series from episode 1 all the way to the final hardcore death whenever that does eventually happen. So now you can do that with Pain Domination, as episode 1 just came out about a month ago and episode 2 and so on should be coming out at some point. Now, of course, with this world, there's really not much to show off yet. It was just a basic first episode, exploring, doing your thing, and then building up a starter base, which I actually really like the starter base that Pain Domination built in this episode. Just kind of a ranch vibe, where you can have your animals farm, everything like that within these walls. Next up, you guys recommended that I check out Scavio, and I am so happy I did because he does some insane things in this world. This huge project right here drained an entire ocean and then transformed it into something brand new. I mean, the dam alone on that ocean was already cool enough, but then he went ahead, drained the whole ocean, and started layering glass, adding in some bones, and making this thing just a toxic wasteland. This is just one of many projects in the world though, and this project was absolutely massive. Took many hours in order just to drain the ocean and then to transform that whole thing. But I think the final product was definitely worth it. Even built up a kind of ocean monument ruin inside of it as well. Of course on the smaller scale, but then with all the toxic waste, the lava, everything around it, I think this is such a cool idea for a build. One of the other great projects he did recently was making this kind of interdimensional portal where you've got some nether aspects down below and then some aspects from the end up above. I think this looks so cool. It's all done in the overworld and it's just a really cool project because especially when you're down in that nether, it looks like you are actually in the nether. He did a really great job of doing all the terraforming with those blocks and then building up the structures. Next up, we have Wadzi. Now, a lot of you guys know Wadzi. Wadzi has been doing some insane things in his hardcore world for a very long time now, and as you probably know, in 1.18, he actually went and found a new area to start building. Well, that area has finally come to an end, and Wadzi is planning on heading back home. Now, it is possible that the series is over. It kind of alluded to that at the end of the episode, but we really have to wait and find out. But in this latest episode, Wadzi went ahead and got all the new 1.18 advancements. This right here, he's working on the Star Trader advancement, which is trading with a villager at the world height limit. Wadzi's hardcore series is super entertaining though. It's been going on for a very long time now, so definitely go and check it out if you haven't already. You can see the newest episodes of what he was doing in 1.18, and you can also see all the really cool builds that he was doing before that. Anyways, those are the hardcore players that you should check out right now. All their links are down in the description below, so you can go and check out their channels, see their latest hardcore videos, and so much more. So definitely, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it, and if you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button as well. We cover the new Minecraft updates, mega bases, hardcore worlds, and so much more, so stick around, check out the rest of our content, and I will see you guys next time.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.